Just about 2 hours ago, a judge sentenced the woman accused of driving towards thousands of runners before crashing into a trooper during the 2022 Skyway 10K. Kristen Watts is looking at 10 years in prison. Comes after emotional testimony from both Watts, the trooper she crashed into. 10 Tampa Bay's Adoria Chumba was in that courtroom. Adoria, Watts was hoping to avoid time behind bars, citing her recovery from alcohol abuse and mental health struggles.
That's right. Watts tried to convince the judge on that, but instead she's going to be spending the next 10 years in a Florida Department of Corrections facility here in Manatee County. According to the judge who sentenced her today, though, she will get credit for time served, which comes to about 240 days. Now, after her release, a 4-year probation will follow with conditions like substance abuse and mental health evaluation and attending a minimum of 3 AA meetings per week. Watts was also given a sentence of 11 months and 29 days on the DUI charge and will also have to pay a fine and go to DUI school. She will also attend a victim impact panel and complete 50 hours of community service. Now, the court hearing began with Trooper Tony Shuck taking the stand to describe what happened on that day, March 6, 2022.
Unfortunately, because I was in a psychotic episode where I believed that people were trying to kill me. And I was trying to get from my apartment in Sarasota to the Tampa airport. I wasn't going to go to the Sarasota airport because I thought there were bad people there. So I was going to go to the Tampa airport and try to get on a plane to get home to my parents in Houston.
As I was in the ambulance, in the back of that ambulance, they have the windows, and you could see the race participants still there. Knowing what had just happened, and then knowing that these people were on that bridge, they had no idea of the carnage that she created.
And state prosecutors play the very moment of impact there that Trooper Shuck was talking about. Now, earlier in the hearing, Watts pleaded guilty to felony fleeing to elude an officer and misdemeanor DUI with property damage and injury, and her plea cancels out a jury trial which was set to begin in late April. Now, with her family supporting her, she also apologized to Trooper Shuck and the community and read a letter that hoped to convince that she was a changed person and was going through rehabilitation. The judge said Watts is welcome to appeal the sentence, but today's hearing brings to an end a 2-year ordeal, which Trooper Shuck said was absolutely avoidable had Watts not been drinking and driving. Live in Bradenton, Adoria Chumba, 10 Tampa Bay.